Hey guys, Young here. I am bringing you a new Crush Them All video of the game from the beginning. Princess, your dad, the king. He said to stay close to the castle. Oh, you know my dad. He has always been overprotective. Princess, I am in charge of your protection, and I don't think this is a good idea. This is a splendid forest, don't you think? And the perfect place to finally tell you my secret. Princess, are you sure this is a good time? I kept this secret for too long. I can't anymore. Princess, do you hear that noise? Princess! And thus begins the game. So, I'm going to catch this bonehead and free the princess. And we have Luca. Luca is our first hero. Luca is going to bring us into the game. See all this gold? You get it by battling those sacks of bones. You can use it to make me stronger. And that is what we're going to do. Pretty self-explanatory so far. One of the things you can do, which I will show you on the next stage, is tap the bottom right hand corner of the screen and it'll pan all the way over to where that floating crystal is. Just like that. Great victory. We can also ask for the help of our villagers. They can produce more gold. Upgrade and buy more shops to earn more gold. The village will produce gold while you are not playing. I can also notify you when the time has come to put your points. So, and this is vital. We are going to start by upgrading as much as we can, because this is the #1 way to play the game, especially early on. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here though, and I'm going to go ahead and turn off the music so you guys can hear me a little bit better. And Godsy Lab has gifted 3,500 flues for the sake of this video so that we can speed things along a little bit. I'm going to show you guys a few different features. So one of the things I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here, I'm going to actually purchase one of these speed 3 times. This is normally not recommended, and I do not recommend you doing this normally. There are better ways to spend your flues, but this will speed up our progress quite a bit so I can fit a lot more into this video. So, basic strategy is you collect and you upgrade, and what I'm wanting to do, get to that. So when you get to 25, you can upgrade, and it'll do that every time you hit 25. The moment that you have enough to go to the next level, like now I'm upgrading Toolmaker, always make sure that you do that. There is a definitive strategy to doing it this particular way. I'm going to show you guys that here in just a minute. So, a couple more of these, let's see. And now we can set that to auto-collect. That's your main objective, is to get all of your villager pieces to auto-collect. Because once you have that done, then you can very quickly move on to the next segment. Okay, we're going to flip back over to Luca. We're going to go ahead and we're going to upgrade him just as much as we can, get through a few more stages now. My main objective for right now is just to make it to level 60 so I can ascend for the first time. Luca is an amazing character because with Luca and Luca alone, you can make it all the way to stage 700. Ooh, I was clicking too fast and missed what was said. Okay, so here we go. We got some prism levels. And prism levels work just like gold levels, except they are permanent levels. And this is what we're going to be ascending for anyway. is so that we can get prisms and upgrade Luca a little bit more. Now let's bring some new blood to help me free the princess. So we go to Get Heroes. We're going to go ahead and unlock Chest of Heroes. Bluefish is actually not a horrible hero. However, we only need Luca. And Luca is, if you look at the stats, move speed for Bluefish is 250, move speed for Luca is 220. However, Luca has other perks that come along with him. Well, Luca. You just don't seem to understand. I already have a ×3 going, but generally speaking, move speed is going to be the most important factor. However, the reason why we go with Luca over Bluefish is because Bluefish is going to target flying enemies, whereas Luca will not. Luca will run right past them, he does not see them, which means that ultimately he goes through stages faster than Bluefish. So we send Bluefish to the stash, and we're going to go back to doing what we're doing here in increasing our gold levels. Primary objective here for this video is to just show you guys the beginning of the game, help you set up so that you can maximize your efficiency. As I mentioned before, Luca alone will make it all the way to stage 700 on his own. You don't need anything else besides Luca to get to that point, and so I do recommend that you focus your efficiency on doing that. The basic strategy is to get Luca to where between gold and prison levels you can handle level 700, which is gold and prison levels are used simultaneously. So right now with Luca with 40 gold level and 10 prism level, should be able to clear all the way up to stage 50. Because when you add the two of them together, that's generally speaking what your max stage will be when you are online and playing. Now, as you can see, I'm still doing the same basic strategy. I'm just increasing these as we go. We have a new highest stage, which is another factor. Beat stage 50 is going to reward us with 50 flues, which we definitely need that right now, and that fancy schmancy chest over there. So, collect that. Double our revenue. We need a bit more for that one. Let's see, prism levels. Oh, I guess I was also considering artifacts, which is another very important factor. And this is the reason why we're aiming for stage 60, because we do need artifacts in order for my previous statement to be true. In order for Luca to be able to handle everything, we're going to need a little bit more equipment than what we currently have to work with. And the main factor we need to be looking at right now is just increasing these gold levels as quickly as possible. And with Luca on the ×3, it should be more than enough to get us through quickly. Go ahead and set that to auto-collect, then we don't have to worry about manually clicking that one anymore. And just scroll down to where it's out of sight, out of mind, and we're just getting it as we go. Click that, and upgrade Kitchen. And Kitchen is going to be a pretty substantial boost to our overall funds. And the reason why we unlock that as quickly as possible is because it then increases what we get outside of that. I'm not going to do this one, but generally speaking, gold chests you always want to do because of the flues that they award you. This video is only going to last about another 13 minutes or so, however much longer this ×3 lasts, just to keep things reasonably manageable. One of the things I do recommend doing is using the Princess Stream. The Princess Stream is going to allow you, when you're offline, to very quickly get through your stages. It's more important when you ascend, which I'm really hoping I can get to ascend during this video and show you guys that feature. We're going to get as far as we possibly can. In the meantime, come on, Luca, you got this. Yeah, look at that, now we're in the millions already. That's how quickly we can progress through these stages. Some of the other things to look at would be, such as getting the starter packs. Kasumi is an awesome dark hero for staging, and it's highly recommended by pretty much everybody. I don't think anyone disagrees with that. Daily packs help with your daily amount of flues that you have to work with. Alright. Up to stage 40, we've only got 20 stages to go before we can ascend. You can ascend once you hit 60, stage 60. And Luca is making short work of these guys. Luca is a fantastic hero. So, if you ever find yourself in the need of a hero to come and save you, you should definitely ask Luca to come if Link is unavailable. We all know those L guys love saving princesses. Okay. Now that was a fairly substantial boost to power, bringing us up to 2.8. That's enough to do that. We'll set that to auto. We don't have to worry about that one anymore. So, current Luca can make it to 45. Let me go ahead and boost your strength just a little bit there, Luca. Make it a little bit easier for you to get through these guys. Alright. Yeah, tearing through them. Okay. Luca's stats so far are looking pretty good. Now, one thing Luca can do that I haven't shown off yet is his ultimate attack. Oh, that is muscle memory at this point, you guys, I swear. Clicking it by force of habit. Alright. Now, combined between Prism level and Gold level, Luca is currently at level 80. So, based on what we were seeing earlier, I need to get him up to level 100 to clear stage 50. I'm going to save that ultimate attack for that, because there's going to be a boss on the 50th stage. We're going to need that to take out this guy. Luca, get up there, do some work. I forgot how exciting the beginning of the game was. Go ahead and use that ultimate again. There we go. There is stage 50 end. We get a chest Hero's Fire, and that 50 flues, and prisms. Prisms are what we were aiming for. Let me go ahead and give him those 8 prism levels. Also give a pretty substantial boost to our gold. Go ahead and get that upgraded. Alright. So, those prism levels, current stage levels from the gold. We're almost to level 60, guys. Here we go. This is pretty much it. One thing I am going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open this. Generally speaking, it's not recommended, and yeah, that wasn't the best option there. Not the worst option for PvP, which you will unlock later in the battle tab. But for this early on, that's not necessary because it's not needed for staging. So we're at stage 60. We're going to go ahead and ascend. We're going to use the 80 flues for the double ascend so we can get more prison levels out of this. We're going to press play and see what we get. Oh, we got a ×2, which, as you guys know, we're not really in need of that one, but that's okay. So, every time you ascend, your minimum stage level goes up by 5. Whenever Blacksmith hits 50, then Tavern will increase by 5. Just a helpful tip for you guys for when you're getting started with the game. We're going to come in here, and as you can see, all those prisms go straight into Luca. Now Luca is level 33 without any gold levels. We can focus on getting these gold levels up real quick. Ooh, and we now have access to the battle tab, including daily dungeons. Daily dungeons are the best way for getting material, which you're going to need in the shop in order to get, right there, that's what we're looking for, the 20. You're going to go to artifacts and buy artifacts, and we can spend those to get these awesome items. The current game cap is 5 stars, but in the next update we're going to be moving up to 6-star artifacts, which is going to be awesome. So these options are not really good for us. However, we're going to go ahead and refresh. We're wanting fire. I'm not even sure if there is fire. We're going to spend some of this flues that Godsey Labs let us play around with. We are looking for a fire. That one might work. Well, no, I wouldn't have enough time to show you guys that. I don't believe so anyway. Let's see if we can take Blackrock too. I think we can. Give us substantially more material. It's 40 material. Do you guys think we can take on Blackrock 3? Probably not, but let's try. Ooh, did some work. That ultimate does a substantial amount when we're really trying for it. Yeah, okay. So we'll be able to do that. Don't know if we can handle 4. Let's give it a shot. And it doesn't look like Luca can handle that. That's a bit much. Okay. We're going to go ahead and retreat from this one, which saves our dungeon ticket. As you can see, we still have 2. We'll go ahead and pop back in here. This is Blackrock 3. We know that we can handle him. We just beat him a minute ago. Okay. Puts us at 220. How many did we need for that? We needed 300. Okay. Not quite where we need to be, but that's okay. We'll spend a little bit of flues and get some additional tickets going. We'll show you guys another feature as well. Every day you get auto tickets that you can use to finish these guys off faster. You can see those right here. I'm going to go ahead and spend the 25 flues to refill my tickets, and then I can press this button, and as you can see, those silver tickets went away. Those are my daily auto tickets, and my total amount went up to 540. I'll now come in here, and I'm going to buy Dante's Shield. It increases the defense of fire by 120%. It doesn't apply for Luca, but it's a pretty cool feature. Event artifacts are artifacts that you get from joining a guild and participating in guild events. The guild event gives quite a bit in terms of overall perks, so I do highly recommend that. The main feature that we want to save our flues for, which is the in-game currency, is for the slots. We're wanting to get our artifact slots up so that we can have more artifacts in our possession. Let me see. I need to focus on this for just a minute. There's a couple more things I wanted to show you guys if I can ascend again in the time limit. I don't think I'll be able to. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to in 4 minutes. So, some of the things to discuss. The arena unlocks at player level 15. Your player level increases by ascending. So in order to ascend, you want to be as high level as possible, and then based on the amount of prisms that you'll receive, that's how much experience you gain towards your next level. So player level 15, you unlock player versus player. You also unlock expeditions, which is how you get material needed to ascend your heroes. Ascending is this option here, the Awaken. I'm sorry, I called it Ascending. It's called Awakening. So you go into Awaken, but these other materials here, the Relic Light Fighter and the Water Gem, is acquired through expeditions. The Star Shards are obtained in the arena based on your PvP performance. You can find plenty of help on how to do all of these things and get more detailed feedback on our Discord group, you can find that here in the settings. One of the other important factors is to collect your daily reward. I didn't realize that I was going to get prisms for that. That would have been very helpful earlier. Increase Luca's prism level again. What's really nice is that the prism level stays consistent throughout all of your ascensions. So every time you hit stage 60 and you ascend again, then Luca's prism levels remain stagnant. So he's going to have 39 no matter how many times I ascend with him. The other thing that's really fun to do is to come in here and you see up there I've got 1. I have 1 daily token. I'll press 1 and we'll see what we get on the slot machine. A chest lucky spin. So that actually unlocks the monkey robot when you open that chest. Or it can give you sleep potions. I forgot that being an option as well. That's one of the primary ways of getting those. Sleep potions are really great for if you want to send... Well, I can't send him to Stash when he's the only limit I have. Have him join. If I wanted to send Luca to the Stash, I can send him to the Stash and I can use a sleep potion and I keep all of my prisms. I haven't lost any. We're going to bring Luca back, send Bluefish back to the Stash, and increase Luca's prism levels as much as we can once again. And go back to collecting, raising that gold level as high as we can. Go ahead and increase Luca's gold level. We can clear higher stages. The faster we clear higher stages, the more gold levels we'll gain. Every time you clear a stage, you get a nice little boost to your gold. And the faster you can get through those, the faster you can upgrade everything else. So that's pretty much it for my introduction tutorial. Kind of wanted to show you guys just the basics on what you need to do when you first get started. Once you do make it to the stage 700 with Luca, what is highly recommended is to get a grass hero. The earth heroes are the next element that you're going to need. There's water, earth, fire, light, and dark. Those are the 5 elements that we have to work with. And bosses alternate. So, once you get Luca to prism level 100, at that point you can go ahead and start putting your prisms into your next hero. But Luca is the only one that you need to get to level 700, and getting to level 700 as fast as possible so that you can ascend, so you can get more prisms, so that you can rinse repeat is the primary strategy to the game, especially when you're starting out. But that's speed is priority when it comes to staging. That is our 20 minutes, you guys. We have used the ×3 in its entirety. I do hope that you enjoyed the video. I appreciate you watching. I really hope that this helps you guys when you're getting started playing the game. If you guys do need any help, please hop on the Discord, ask for help. We have a couple different options in terms of where you can ask. You can pop on into new players and ask your questions there, and our helpful moderators will jump in and help you in any way that they can. I do appreciate you guys watching, and thank you for Godsy Labs for sponsoring this video. Thanks, you guys.